Anyway, I got out 4 decks, right? And I straightened them up and I shuffled them and that and that and that and I turned them all over, okay? We got the Hierophant. This come from the Dark House. Something is being protected. Your house possibly being protected. This come from the Enchanted Forest, which is the hunter. Someone's hunting somebody. It says something about being open. It possibly at nighttime. Look, always be prepared is what we're telling you because something's hidden. It may be coming towards you. Okay, and it says the Thunderbird. Hold your vision. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do three of these, three of these, three of these, three of these. For this reading. Okay, y'all take what resonates. Okay. All right. So let me turn these over here. Put these over here. All right, let me turn the light over there. Oh, I hope everybody's been doing all right. I've been eating my leftover soup. So good. Vegetable soup. I love it. I done ate my cornbread, so I was eating it with some, saltine crackers. Alright, y'all. So we got the Hierophant in the Dark House. So something's being protected in the Dark House. Look, the Hierophant's still on the bottom. Weird. 2 of Wands. The Emperor. Oh, the Emperor's turning to God, y'all. I'm telling you. Something about protecting something for somebody. A building or a house or something to that effect. Tell me what you want to tell me. 3 cards. We got 9 of Wands. Some kind of new direction. We got the Temperance card and the Page of Swords. Okay. That's the way they came out. I pulled that one out underneath. Okay. Something was blocked away. Somebody was being protected, and it was something was being kept safe. But it's time to get moving some kind of new direction. But something's been kept safe. Okay, by divine. Maintaining some type of balance because there's some kind of new ideas coming in. See how they got the feather in their cap? It's something to do with new ideas. The bottom of the deck says maintaining some kind of balance, okay? So y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with y'all, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, okay? If you want to donate, it's Cash App, $ANGELMOON6237. Because somebody's been hunting the one tree in the forest, and you're the perfect fit, collective, okay? Tell me what these cards want to say. In that so there was some kind of competition, but you're the perfect fit. Nobody can compare to you. I'm telling you. Okay, tell me what you want to tell me about that with those 3 cards right there and the Huntsman right here. Tell me what you want to tell collective. 3 cards. We got Path. This is the King of the King of Cups and the 8 of Visions. You're on the right path. This is this King of Cups wants to get on this path with you, the spiritual path. Okay, one more. It says the Fair Lady. Something about a stable home. So this Page of Swords, bottom of the deck says some kind of coupling. This is a partnership coming together, maintaining 2 of Wands and 2 of Visions. Okay, this 2 of Wands. This is 2 of Wands and this is 2 of Cups. Okay, a partnership. I'm gonna read the Page of Swords. Page of Swords says you have a curious mind and love to ask questions and learn new things. You are a natural communicator and ready to take the next step to share your message with the world. You and somebody's going to partner up. It says it's going to be, they're going to have the idea to partner up. It's something about sharing the responsibilities. Sharing the responsibility. Something's being prepared and protected though. Even in the face of adversity and exhaustion, you stand tall and strong. You're resilient, persistent, and ready to do what it takes to get the finish line. Keep pushing. You're so close. Don't let others get to you. It's just saying you're on the right path. You're following the spiritual path, and you're maintaining a balance, okay? It's kind of hard sometimes for you not to just fly off because you have these wings now. I'm just saying, okay? Y'all take what resonates. Hold on, let me lighten this up. Okay, what they're saying right there. Okay, we got 2 of Wands and the 2 of Visions, the 2 of Cups underneath on the bottom. You can stand under my umbrella. We're protected as long as we're able to maintain a balance. Okay, because the curtain is being lifted on some kind of love. Okay, so take what resonates so far. Okay, what is the secret of the Wood Wand? It says stay open to something. Okay, tell me 3 cards that look, some kind of divine, something is magical happening. Okay, it's happening whether we, I mean, it's a destined, it's magical. It says see divine at work. Okay, so give me 3 cards that clarify. This huntsman is this King of Cups. Okay, he's a could have been hired for something, but he is to protect you, but he may not have been hired for that. But we're not worried about that part. This is about looking like a team coming together to work together. Okay, work in harmony. We got nature. Something feels natural. Crossing the bridge. We got hope. That's the conduct for miracles. That's a clean slate. You see how white all that is. Something about trusting in the highest divine on this path. Okay, we got the Temperance card. Then we got, how beautiful. This is about flying. This is about flying. Your spirit is soaring. I'm telling you. Something's natural for this person, this King of Cups, this huntsman. It's natural for them to want to protect, okay, whatever's going on here, okay? They're wanting to protect, keep someone grounded, because you have all these ideas coming in. They're pouring in. This fair lady has all these ideas pouring in. It says there has been no kind of contentment. You don't feel comfortable where you're at. I'm telling you. You have all these ideas pouring in. You stay somewhere alone. You don't feel comfortable where you're at, okay? Clarify that more. It says, oh, the Hierophant again. That's the second time Hierophant showed up. It says tradition. That's the Hierophant card in this deck, okay? Something to do with your roots. You don't feel rooted or grounded in where you're at, okay? That's the only card to come out in reverse. That's amazing, okay? So clarify that the contentment card in reverse with these little cryptid oracles. Okay, clarify that contentment in reverse, because God is telling you to because there's hope right there, and then contentment's in reverse, and then God, the Hierophant. Okay, he's telling you to rely on Him. It says the Goat Man, death. It says Hopkinsville goblins, explore, seeking new scenery, investigate. Jackalope, movement, flow, swift, maneuver. Jersey Devil, change, growth, evolution, transition. Kimura, boundaries, limits, rules, tension. Lala Lorana, caution, warning, consider, and advice. That's what this card says. It's a combination of those 5 cards. That's what this card says, okay? And it's telling you that there's big changes coming in. There's movement happening. Something old is going out and something new is coming in. Use caution, okay? Walk lightly, because something's coming towards you that you need to be aware of. Okay, tell me. Clarify that. It says the Warrior. Ooh, a Capricorn maybe? That's the Dragon. It could be someone born in the year of the Dragon. We're in the year of the Dragon, ain't we? It says the Warrior. I'm telling you. And then the bottom of the deck says caution again. Ooh. In reverse. But it still says caution. Something's going to flip upside down suddenly. It says exploring some kind of explore. You have Collective, you hold the answers. You hold the key. Okay, you hold the answers. It says you have the vision. You just need to light that match right there. You see that match that's about to light up this idea? This is a partnership. Two unlikely pairs is what it looks like. That looks like an owl goat with a lion bat and possibly a dragon beside it. That's a partnership, though. An unlikely trio. This is making me say, make a wish. Someone's about to get the biggest end of the wishbone. Telling you, it says longevity. This is for the long haul, y'all. You're going to be fulfilled. Take what resonates. That's 4 decks right there. It's you can see the story it tells. Okay? So take that as it resonates, collective. Let me put these up. Rely on God, y'all. Now's the time. I'm talking about if you was ever on the line about spirituality or who you are in God, because everybody has a purpose. And let me tell you something. Every single thing, no matter if it's ugly, if it's beautiful, if it's everything works for God. Everything. I don't care how ugly you may think it is. I don't care how demon or whatever you may think it is. Every single thing works for God. Everything. Okay? He has purpose. He's already told us about this plan that's going on with the world. Okay? He's already told us about that. He told us about that thousands of years ago. And he said it would come to pass, and for you to be prepared at all times. Don't be trying to ride the fence, but be prepared, okay? So God's got you. God's got you covered, okay? You don't have nothing to worry about. What you want to say, Shaman Dreams? I made sure to find this because it made me mad. I couldn't find it. So y'all, I picked up one book at the library. Me and Baby went to the library earlier, and they were closed for lunch. And so I picked up a book, and then me and Baby took a walk. We walked down to the rock thing and let her jump off of it. And then we walked up the hill, walked across the school parking lot, and walked back down the hill, across the sidewalk, and we went back in there and come back home, and then we went back. But I got a book when we did that. That's for you, Miss Stacy. Oh, this right here is an herb. One of the best herbs ever. I can't remember. I couldn't see this part because the TikTok thing was in front of it, but it was either a P. I believe it's Jip and not F. But this right here, Shilajit. It's the best remedy for all types of things. It'll help you think clearly too. Okay. Anyway, so I picked up this book, right? And I said, okay, look, I like this. It says this is going to be huge. Okay, that's what I seen. This is what I seen. It made me pick this book up. Okay, because it's sitting in this little free thing out front of the library, and it was close. So I was like, damn, let me get another book. So I looked at it. I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. I picked it up and I went, like that, and I like the names of the things, right? It says, what makes you think you're the one? Anyhow, so I'll read that anyway in a minute because that's no habit. I mean, habit. See, somebody's got a habit. Anyway, so I brought it home and I laid it on the table right here. And me and Baby started going outside. She wanted to play in the swimming pool. So I come back in here and I was eating my soup, and I was watching one of them extreme TikToks or whatever. It actually had that in it. So y'all need to go check that out. Okay, I was watching one of those and looked down like that. This was laying on its face like this. And you listen to what it says. This is what it says, y'all. This ain't no coincidence. Y'all know I don't believe in them. It says a love story about two people pulled apart by the same force that draws them together. Music. I swear it says that. I said, what? What? I said, that shit keeps on saying that kind of shit. Oh, I lost my page. I lost where I was. I guess that's no coincidence either. This side of the blue, everybody needs somebody to love. Woo, soul night. Come on. I've only been there when I'm working, and it looks so fun. But we're having fun here. It says, dress gesture to our milky drinks. I confessed, I needed blog fodder. It says, has been months since my breakthrough, misshapes post, and my readership, which had grown steadily for a while, was stagnating. I tried leaning further into my job, got a backstage pass through a client connection, but I was just your basic music journalist back there and too nervous to be a good one. It wasn't my beat anyway. The space I'd carved out among all the pitchfork wannabes was a personal music blogger. I used the music to write about real life, pulling from a half century of song instead of fawning over every latest indie breakout. Ooh, page 191 and 190. Everybody needs somebody to love. It's your birthright. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs someone. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs someone. Guns N' Roses, y'all. Tell me, baby. This is on one foot, a balancing act. I told you. This is about an earth angel and a balancing act. You see that moth right there? That's the moth. That's the Luna moth that I took a picture of the other day. That was sitting right beside my door handle, and I picked it up and moved it onto my lawn chair because it was sitting right beside my door handle. Ginormous. I took a picture of it and posted it, so I'm sure y'all saw it. This is a 9. Ooh, it's getting... Ooh. Look here, okay? That's an angel, baby. Okay, just pay attention to this. Now, on the bottom of the deck, this says deep dive. That's a 10. This is all about a balancing act. Diving into a task. Getting grounded, root girl. Tell me what you want to tell me real fast, because this is the hollowed bone, teachability. You're some kind of teacher. 9, 10, 10, y'all. Bottom of the deck says rest and renewal for the netcaster. You're an earth angel. You're the divine feminine. I cannot make it up, y'all. It's plain here. This is 9, 10, 10. This is 7, 6, 6. And then you got 33 music. You need to dive deeper. You need to dive into this task. What's something that you love that you're going to create together. Anything else? It says winter's dream, gestation period. Something's about to be created. That's a 63. Man, this is all universal numbers out here. Pay attention, y'all. The lost compass, giving back to integrity. That's the wheel. Finding your place. 8. Destiny. Shining bright. Repairing the body, mind, and spirit. You're going to go on some type of vacation and learn something new and find yourself anew. Oh, it looks like it's him. Maybe it's both of y'all. Look at this. This is both of y'all. And y'all are just gonna learn to fall and fall in love and be together. There's something about it. Friendship is gonna turn into love ship. But it's already somewhat love ship. But it may take a little time, but y'all are gonna be a partnership. Okay, y'all gonna start out as some type of partnership. It's gonna grow. That's a 10 and 11 again. And then you got the crown games. Y'all, I can't make it up. Stay golden, I love it. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Y'all want to take a picture of that? Look at that. Somebody might lose their head, though. Don't lose your head, collective. You need to stay gathered. I'm telling you, that's something about November 8th, August 11th. Oh, I said that. It says overflow and you conquer the divine matrix. Look, you need to look back over things. You need to look back over things. You need to replenish and look back over things and look how far you've come. Okay? Because you've came a long way, collective, and you need to give yourself a pat on the back. Go on some type of vacation. Okay? Because this is something that collective needs to do. It's group thinking. You need to do to replenish. So this force can be a lot stronger because the clock is ticking. Divine timing is taking place, y'all. Y'all have done been told. Y'all been told. This is the truth card right here. You done been told. And remember what I told you about listening to what Spirit said and doing as Spirit is telling you to do, or you're just going to keep repeating the pain over and over again, okay? This says confidence in your magic and transmute the pain. Surrender it. And be that light that you are. 111, y'all. 1111. That's 5 ones right there. Y'all take what resonates. I'm telling you. Get everything organized. Throw out shit that no longer serves you. You've elevated above it. You understand? You're a benefactor. You're an heir. You're about to find out. It's going to flip you out. It's going to trip you the hell out. It's going to flip you out, collective. You're going to be like, ooh, what? I'm the Queen of Genovia? And this English lady's going to say, why, sure, we've been looking all over for you. And you're going to say, well, I don't really care for heels a whole lot, but, you know. She's going to say, put this book upon your head and walk with your back straight and your shoulders back like this. Yeah, a lady holds her hand down like this. You're going to say, who's the queen here? Just kidding. Y'all tell you what resonates. Just having fun. I'm going to move all this stuff out the way. Y'all know something good's coming. Y'all know it is. Okay, there was 2 things that I wanted to get. Okay. I'll give you a Star Dragon card. This is what you need to focus on. Give me a Star Dragon card. Golly, I'm having spiritual bursts out of nowhere. Because I was doing fine. Also, alright, tell me what Collective needs to know out of that. What does Collective need to focus on from the Star Dragon? It says, resilience, finding your limits, and placing your boundaries, knowing when to say no, knowing when to go, okay? Knowing when to fight, pick your battle. Pick your battle, and be clear about your battle, okay? It says, a challenge. It says, standing up for your rights. Someone's standing up for the challenge. Someone's stepping up for the challenge. Pick your battles. And know who's with you in your army. It says, independence, carving your own path. 19. So we got a 21, a 13, and a 19. So a 3, a 4, and an 8. I mean a 10. Take what resonates. The bottom of the deck says, invention 11. Burning with passion. You're ready to start this new adventure, collective. You're ready for that, okay? And that's what you need to be focusing on is what strikes your passion, what gets you excited, what makes you feel young again, what makes you feel happy and young and like child. What is that? I seen something earlier. It was talking about the ethereal girl, I guess that's what it was saying. That childlike, that innocent, everything's brand new. You might have seen it a billion times, but it's brand spanking new to you again. Okay, like maybe like watching them old movies and stuff and connecting and finding some type of thank you so much, and finding some kind of child, that giggly feeling. How little kids sit around and giggle and laugh. That's what you need. You rest and not be stressing and worry about adult things. You just need to chill, okay? Dang, that's too many. We'll take them though. We'll take all three of them. It says Oracle Well. It says adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Let what resonate out of this when I'm reading this to you, okay? It says, dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and your family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. The Orca. It says that God gives you the personal freedom, the personal choice. He gave you free will. He says personal choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? My animals. It says, what wisdom do they share? My animals, wise animals. It says, embrace these qualities. You can conquer anything. And it says the deer, love. Love conquers all. When Jesus was standing on the mount and he was done with the Sermon on the Mount, he went to he went to the disciples and they were all like standing around, comparing sins and stuff. And they say to him, Jesus. He's like, what? And he's like, what? What are the most important of the lesson that you taught? And he said, well, put Father above all, God above all, and love thy neighbor as thy brother. That love is the most important of all, and that love will conquer and cure anything. It can heal anything. Love, and that's what Jesus is. He is love. He's love, the light, the way, the truth. I'm telling you, okay? And it says, be gentle with yourself. It says, you heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. And remember what I was talking about? The darkness is even the darkness deserves. If he's still giving somebody breath, he's still giving them a chance to make a change and turn towards him, okay? So the darkness that's in this world still has an opportunity to turn to God. All they have to do is call out his name. That's it. Reach out. Reach out to God. Reach out. Okay? Call out Yeshua. Jesus Christ, Emmanuel. He'll know because it's your spirit that's calling out to him, okay? And you can even ask the angels to come in and help you with that, okay? Be an intervener, like a Metatron, because Metatron is Enoch. Enoch went away. Look, it says a higher calling, baby. Look, stay golden. What was I saying about the lion when I first started? Because I sing Kuna Matata, what a wonderful race. It says you have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Golden, baby. There's wheat all around them. That's a harvest. Ooh, I love it. Thank you, spirit animals. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Jesus. Love again. How can it just split off right there? 3 cards. That's crazy. All right, y'all. I hope that's resonate with y'all. Okay, now this right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and ask some questions. Okay. Can you give collective some kind of idea of like a sign of other than just names? Okay, out of this. Okay, that's gonna make them like maybe somebody asked for. I don't know. Make it say. I don't know. First thing came to my mind is ant. like A-N-T. I don't know why, but an ant can beat the rubber tree plant. Alright, so see what comes out, y'all. Tell me what collector needs to know, what does collector need to see, and what does collector need to know. Look, that is a balance of colors right there, y'all. That is all the colors of the rainbow, you ask me. Oh, y'all, and I colored this cute. It was cute. I colored this cute little picture of a unicorn today at the library, and I ended up giving it to the librarian. But it was a unicorn. It was like a cute little unicorn. It come down like this, and I had all this part pink where the nose is, and then like around the eyes, I made the colors of the chakras. Like it went down like that to the mouth part and underneath, and then it had like bluish green hair, and it had cool little like unicorn. It had different colors. And, oh, it was so pretty. It was so pretty. Oh, it was so pretty. I should have took a picture of it, but I wasn't thinking about it. But let's see what we got going on, y'all. Y'all let it soak in and let it resonate with y'all. Also, listen to me because I'll say the words. And also, do your best to try to find words that I'm not seeing, okay? I know they're upside down. I have no idea how to fix that. It didn't used to be like that. All of a sudden, it just was. Look at that. Down. All right. That's crazy. Okay, it says 2. Look, something. Man, this could do something with the cancer. I'm telling you, 6-9. Okay, 2-6-9. Something about June 29th, June 28th. Okay, that's second cousin's birthday. 90. 91. Probably later than that. 1986, 1982, 1968, 1962. Tell you what resonates right there. This is an equal. Something about Joe. Joe's laying down here with an X. It says IU equal. Open. Open. Open wide. Open wide. Open wide. What does that mean? Joe, you uncub, uncube, uncube X, John. It says Queen, P.O. Box. What? P.O. Box and the Queens. Quick. Oh, wait, there's no K. June. Something happened in June. Or was going to happen in June. Equal. Something is equal here. Okay, that equals 9. And this equals 9. Okay. So, this equals 10. And this equals 10. 1982. June of 1982. Possibly. December. Something is juiced. Something sucked dry. Somebody was a vampire. So something is the end. At an end. New end. There's going to be a new ending. A happier ending. A better one. Okay? It's going to be a better ending, y'all. It says quiz. Why does it keep saying quiz? I think I put every word that it can be right now. I think it's all of them except for zoo. Something be a zoo. It says quit. Something's equipped. Somebody's got what it takes. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody's got something. They got that star factor. They got that it factor. Somebody does. And this might not be for everybody. I'll tell you what resonates. It says something about the biz. I'm telling you. There's something to do with the star factor. Cup. Cupid. Cupid wins. I do. What's my look? If you're going to Vegas, it's pretty empty out there, so y'all can go to Vegas and there ain't shit going on. Y'all go anywhere you want to. This is ID coupon. Ben, Ben, in, Ben in. It says Jew. Been in wedding. Somebody's been in a wedding. Incorporated. Up. Upon. Upon. It says something about a code. We code. We've been coding. Somebody's been coding. Like hacking, I think. Okay, so take that as resonates. It says niece. Niece. There's something to do with the pond. It says cop. Cop. New cop. B-I-B. New cop. Quo. Somebody's undercover. Joe. Open. It's like something's in my eye all of a sudden, y'all. Sorry. It says open a den. Odin. Oh. Worship God, Jesus Christ, y'all. It says Jody. Jody coming in the back door. It says new. Uncopied. Something's okay, somebody's got it like a new soul, possibly. Y'all take that as it resonates, okay? Bun, Q. That's what it says. No. And there's Jeb. That's funny. Somebody died. Somebody, okay, not really died. This is some kind of spiritual death. Someone is changed. I'm telling you, they're telling me that. Okay, it says something about a wood. A woody? What? Somebody says you're giving them a woody. It says your body. Your body. One body. North Carolina. It says a Jeep. Con. Don. Big. Man, they're saying something about Bitcoin. I swear on earth they are. It's just something about the web. Someone cons. You will hear something about that anyhow, so you ain't got to worry about it. Something about an N. Beep, 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 deep, doing in the web. Take what resonates. Pounce and bounce. We pounce, bud. Need bud, yes. All time. Bio. Bow to some kind of quiz. You have to take some kind of test, apparently. Okay, well, if that's the case, then you take the test and shove it up your butt. As far as I can care. I mean, all this shit that Collector done been through. Now, if it's something that Collector wants to do, then you then go take the test. But you ain't got to take shit. You ain't got to do nothing. As far as what Spirit been telling me, you ain't got to do nothing. This is going to be taken care of. Down business. Somebody's business is down, and they're upset, and they're going to try to somehow or another swindle you. Coat, uncoat. They can't coat. Somebody don't know how to run this business. Says you're the queen bee and you know what you're doing. Tell you what resonates. It says be nice. It's your option to be nice. Something about B2 vitamins. Make you feel. Look, it's these vitamins, right? They say that right there is the best remedy for all kinds of shit. It'll help your stomach and your head and all kinds of stuff. So y'all think what resonates. It says something was owed. O-W-E-D. Owed. It just says something is due. It says dawn in June. It says up. Nod up. John do up. Double up. Someone's doubling up. Someone's about to make a move, y'all. I mean, June is next month. It says something is done. Alright then. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. That was fabulous, okay? It's a Friday night in a campus bar in Berkeley, all of 2000. And Percy Marks is pontificating about music again. Hall & Oates is on the jukebox, and Percy, who has no talent for music, just lots of opinions about it, can't stop herself from overanalyzing the song, indulging what she knows to be her most annoying habit. But something is different tonight. The guy beside her at the bar, fellow student Joe Morrow, is a songwriter, and he can listen to Percy talk all night. So there's gonna be somebody that's unexpected, that's just fascinated with you. Okay, so y'all take that as it resonates, y'all. Y'all stay golden, and I hope that y'all enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed it, and I claim it. Y'all hit that like button and hit that bell notification. If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $ANGELMOON6237. It's one of my lucky coins that I got. That's the armor of God right there. Armor of God. Oh no, this is the tree of life. Armor of God's in my wallet. This is the rooted in Christ. Pretty. Get grounded, collective. Stay golden. Shit, this golden. It don't matter what they's talking about all over the world. Shit going on all over the world. The Lord Himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Deuteronomy 3. I think it says 18. I think it's 3:18. I can't really tell, but y'all can look if you want to. Beautiful, huh? Alright, y'all. Is everything I said, everything I've done, everything in this whole reading, is it been to the highest good and the best of my knowledge, to the absolute truth? Yes or no, pendulum? Am I finished with the reading? Am I finished? Oh, y'all see it like pushing to the side to make it go, look. I want y'all to look. This shit looked just like it was going. And then that shit always blows my mind. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know. That always just blows my mind, okay? Alright. Spirit, my collective has a question, Pendulum. Can you answer their question for them? Give them a clear yes or clear no. Can you answer a question for a collective's question? Okay, stop. Okay, whenever y'all ready, collective, whenever collective is ready, answer the question, Pendulum. Yes or no? Be clear. Ooh, that's obvious. No. No. That's a no, y'all. Okay, stop. Well, since you said no, Collected has a second question. Y'all come up with a second question because it's a no, okay? Alright, so now answer their second question. Yes or no, and make it clear. Because of the no in the first question. Answer the second question. That's a no. Y'all ask the same question. It's a no both times. Y'all ask the same question. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. Y'all silly as hell. You got purple rain in your head? Well, it's got all over Texas. You can go down there and get you a bottle of it. In California, it's blue, though. I don't know what's up with that, but it's like really, really deep blue. Blue. But in Texas, it's purple. Purple rain, purple rain. I know I'll be a weekend lover. Tell me an affirmation. It says, I am brave and have overcome my fears. You're the Luna moth. You know what that Luna moth did when I picked it up? Nothing. It was like this. Like, see how this book is open? Well, it was sitting there with its wings all spread out like that. And I said, okay, Luna moth. And put it on the lawn chair. And it just stayed right there. Didn't do nothing. And I went in the house and did what I was doing. I don't know how long it stayed there. I just left it out there, left it alone. It says every cell in my body is thriving. Ooh, y'all, this is a sign. This is a sign, y'all. That shit's been talked about and talked about. Like I've been hearing it lately about this huge shift. And, oh, what? I almost forgot. I've got to tell y'all about this. A little gnat or something flying around. Anyway, I gotta tell y'all, motherfucker. So, there's this fucking little bitch ass motherfucker. I can see it, but I can't catch it. Okay, anyway. So there's this plankton like snake like fucking, I don't know what the hell it is, but it's all linked together and they call it a jellyfish, but it's a bunch of fucking shit put together, like a bunch of plankton, a bunch of shit. And because of them being put together, it is more deadly, okay? Showing up all over the world in the oceans, okay? And it looks like a, y'all please look this up. Y'all need to know, because it started out with like a little bitty ones like this. And then the person would tap them with his fishing rod and they would all like dissipate, okay? Well, these things are way, way out in the ocean. This thing has grown to be, it looks like a motherfucking tapeworm in the ocean. There's some bitches. I'm talking about really long, really long. And all it gotta do is touch you one time, dead. You're dead. Yeah, all it's gotta do is touch you one time, you're dead. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. This thing is so freaking long. It's so long. Y'all look it up, okay? Y'all really need to know about that. That's really something that's and y'all don't forget to look up the Turkmenistan. Ain't nobody there. I mean, it's so weird. It's got all these Indian-looking, beautiful, beautiful buildings. Ain't a damn soul in none of them. It's crazy. Weird as shit, y'all. Okay? Alright, y'all. Take what resonates, and y'all stay golden. I love y'all. See you on the flip side.